Thank you. You know, it's the lazy fit day. I had to get the more masculine version of the other one. You get it? Because this one's blue. And they like to say pink as a feminine color, even though colors have no gender and, you know, everything has to be put on the spectrum and label and everything. But anyways, and this isn't even a masculine thing because, I mean, look at me. What's masculine about me? But, yes. Had to put on the other lazy. Damn! Fucking shouting. I put on this one today because, as I said yesterday, we will be doing a PC stream today. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I think I'm going to go like low-key put some more gel on this because this is going to bother me the whole fucking time. 1 second. Uno momento. To help assure that it's going to be laid down, I'm going to put this on, you know? Because, This fucking, you see what Houston humidity do? Mind you, I was in the garage smoking. So, but that humidity going to find a way. And I'm already hot. But to be fair, you know your girl be drinking coffee. Let's get these likes up, y'all. Let's get these likes up. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, hold on. I gotta get the music back. What am I not, though? What am I not? My gosh, yes. Come and get this fucking love today. We're gonna spread love in Alexa's way. Clearly, I've had coffee today. How are y'all doing? My gosh. Plans for this weekend. Me and my man are going shopping. So that's very exciting, going shopping, and then gonna go out to eat, you know, just nice chill vibes, enjoying this beautiful May weather, getting ready for next month, because y'all know it's next month, the bad bitch birthday next month. Don't mean to brag or nothing. I mean, yeah, it's the greatest day ever, so I will brag. We live. Sent. I low-key need to make a post. Oh, wait, I'll just do it here. I actually also need to do our introductory comments. Excuse me, y'all know I hate when I don't have that done. Okay? What's up? What's up? Ain't seen you in a minute, Maddie. I think I saw you a couple days ago. But, you know, good to see you. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. And thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can I go out here? Can I go like there? Can I go like there? I'm so sorry, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do y'all have plans for the weekend? My weekend plans are shopping. What's y'all's weekend plans? Y'all know I don't like when we not social. Y'all better tell me things. Y'all don't want to tell me things. It makes me mad. Infuriates me. Even. Are you from New York, even? Are you from New York, even? What's up, Lamaya? Good to see you. I see you when I'm in a girly. Of course. Stream review not working. Like always. When does it work? When I work, stream review don't want to. Which is every fucking day. Don't want to do shit for me. You want me to do shit for it. Like, hello, how'd that work? How'd that work? Oh my gosh, wait. Euphoria. Is Drake still a part of Euphoria? Is he still tied to that franchise? I can't believe Oklahoma won last night. Did they? Girl, you happy? Look at your predictions. Look at you. Being a psychic. You said it too. You had extreme faith. Look at you. Sorry. Girl, don't apologize. Everybody be living their life. I'm just glad to see you today, Mads. It's good to see you. It's a new decision-based game today. Which one are you talking about? 80-20? If you're talking about directive 80-20, girl, that shit dookie. That shit is garbage. I've been watching Berleezy. Yes, well, some bros, honestly, because it's Berleezy, PG, Joe, Dante, Rico. It's all of them, and they're playing Directive 80-20. That shit is fucking dookie. It's majority squatting mechanisms, hiding. Yeah, 80-20 is not worth it. Watch it. Girl, you want to see it? Watch Berleezy. Look up Berleezy Directive 80-20. You will see that game is garbage. It really pissed me and my man off because, one, we really fuck with super massive games. Until Dawn and House of Ashes are our two favorite games ever. Yes, girl, I'm telling you. I am telling you. We was ready to drop that bag. We was ready to spend that $80, bitch. Only to find out that it was basura. Confusion, it was too much. It was nonsense. But yes, look up Berleezy and Directive 80-20. They've already put out the first 2 episodes. It's already basically 4 hours worth of gaming. And girl, in 4 hours worth of gaming, that was the most lackluster, actionless based game I've seen in my life. Directive 80-20, poochies, not worth it, you know. But I am still glad decision-based games is coming out. It was one I was, thinking of getting. But no, not no more. He also just played Mixtape, and that's something that I was thinking about getting too. But considering you can finish the full game in 3 hours, that doesn't seem to be a game with a lot of gameplay. Now, I'm still interested to see it. Probably not gonna purchase it though. But that's the best thing about us streamers. Y'all get to see us be the crash dummies before you. Even other streamers like myself, I get to watch other people. It's crazy. What's up, Dominique? It's good to see you. Appreciate you, Mads. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you lots. Thank you lots. But yes. Also, Lego Batman is out, but the niggas have lost their mind. Why are you charging $70? $70 for a kid's game? I don't care. I don't care that it's Batman. $70 for a kid's game and the deluxe edition is $90. You're fucking crazy. Absolutely not. I don't care if it has references to the original Batman comic. Paying $70 for a Lego game? Are you out of your rabbit ass mind? Absolutely not. Mind you, there's rumors that GTA 6 is gonna be $100, and I think that would be like the first $100 game ever. So when you think about things like that, hold up, I see that I was gifted. 1 second, y'all. Y'all know I can't see on this fucking iPad because YouTube hasn't fixed shit. It is that fucking expensive. And me and my man already said, so them niggas said, fuck them kids. Because what 10-year-old, what adolescent is gonna have $70? And then me and my man were discussing that. If we were younger, the gamers that we were, and walked up to our parents and said, could I get Lego Batman? Right? And it's like, okay, sweetie, how much it is? How much? $70. $70! First of all, my dad, I don't think I ever had an original game for my PlayStation, for my Wii. I think when he first got me a Wii, it came like with some original games and stuff like that. But my dad was a pre-owned pimp, okay? He would always send me to the pre-owned game section of GameStop. You understand? Literally, what parent is spending $70 on a game? That is fucking ridiculous. Especially when games nowadays, like Fortnite and Roblox, those are free. But you essentially are kind of paying for add-ons, and the add-ons are way cheaper than $70. You can get somebody $20 in Roblox, and they'd be good for a month, I think. $70 on a Lego Batman game? That with the gas prices right now, the way the economy is going right now, you charging people $70 for a fucking kids game? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. A kids game, and I think that's the biggest thing. This is a game that's for children, obviously. Obviously, we know grown adults are going to play it. Okay? I was one of them that wanted to. But when I start prioritizing things. One, let me double check because I believe Directive 80-20 was $80, and that's something my man and I had already planned to purchase. So if Directive 20 is $80, Lego Batman is $70, I'm gonna start prioritizing which one I'm gonna have a better run through with, which one I feel like I'm gonna enjoy more, which one I feel like I can come back to. I also feel like as I'm playing the Lego Batman, I told my man these same sentiments. I'm just gonna start wanting the real thing. I'm gonna want to turn on Batman Arkham. So if it's up to Directive 80-20, or Batman Legacy, I'm gonna say some adults, some average living adults are going to pick. It's gonna be a little dilemma right there. Some are going to pick Batman. Some are going to pick Directive 8020. Some may pick shit. What was the new one? Now I don't think mixtape is new. I feel like it came out a couple of months ago. But just bottom line, if it comes to which one is gonna be my pain, which one is gonna be my main priority, I'm low-key gonna pick the one that I feel speaks to who I am right now. Like I'm gonna think about that. What exactly is being satisfied when I get Lego Batman? My inner child, low key, bitch, you 24 years old. That inner child can wait a few months. Fuck. But honestly, when Directive 8020 is ass, that would just make me mad. So I didn't spend $80 in a game that's ass. And the only other option for a game I have is Lego Batman. And it's $70. And then you're saying it's $90 for the deluxe. And I believe the deluxe comes with all the other characters like Catwoman and Nightwing, which is, I'm not saying the 90 is worth it, but paying, an extra 20 is worth it when you're getting essentially expansion packs. You're getting extra details, add-ons. But damn near every game want to have DLC to it. Don't no game want to just have some shit. Don't no game want to be Red Dead Redemption. Just have some shit. Have something good. First run through. Like, oh my gosh. I remember in the early 2000s, a brand new PS2 game was like $20, bro. And it's the fact that on average, they are now pricing games at a minimum of $50. I think that's another crazy thing too. My dad actually just got 2K26 the other day. And I had made a joke and I was like, dang, you could have got Red Dead Redemption 1 and Red Dead Redemption 2. For probably around $40. And he was like, that's exactly why I didn't get it. 2K26 is $20. Now that does speak on how lame 2K26 is. That's the game for this year, and it's $20, and that's a game. It's technically a life simulation game, and it's a sports game. Sports games, I think historically have kind of been a little bit more money. But you telling me now on average they're pricing life simulation games, sports games, racing games, all at minimum $50. And my man had made a good point. So in my mind, I'm already thinking about paying $70 for a new game because technically that extra $20 is going to be for the 3.5 I purchased to smoke with the game. You understand? So you're telling me I need to come up off some extra money and essentially I'm going to have less weed to smoke. That's another priority I'm going to think about. Do I want more weed or do I want to play a game? You understand? I don't think they're really rationalizing it and comprehending these things. They're not putting a lot of shit together. Batman is probably longer than 80/20, so... Facts. It is longer than 80/20 because, like I told you, we already at 4 hours worth of gameplay in 80/20. So, and that means that it essentially doesn't have any replay value. And I think paying $80 for a game you can't play again and get a different feeling every time is poo fucking cheese. It's poo fucking cheese. Truly. Like, 2K being $20 is so fun. Exactly. I know I was trying to make a point, but low-key, that's actually crazy. The one reasonably priced game is 2K. And I think we all can sit over here and say, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I think that's when everybody would riot if 2K was pricing themselves at 60, 70. Nigga, who you thinking you is? Who you feeling like, bitch? What is this? Because Red Dead Redemption 1 on digital for Nintendo Switch Lite, the one that I have, is $40. That game came out in 2010. So I think that's also telling too that a game from over 10 years ago is worth a game that came out this year. That is very telling. Okay. It's just freaking crazy. And then what was another one? If I go in my history, maybe I can find some. Also, y'all got us the 24 likes. I'll do a quick little early celebration. I'll do the bubbles because I don't feel like dancing right now. Thank y'all for 24 likes. And I need more bubbles. Y'all been know I needed more bubbles though, so my lord. Oh man. But then what was the other one? And I still want Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. But that shit is overpriced to me, low-key, because it's not even open world. And that would be another issue with me having a game that's a minimum $50, but it's not open world. What the fuck is we talking about? 2K prices drop every year around this time. The NBA season is ending. It's an annual franchise game. Boy, annual franchise game or not, you know that shit ass. When the last time you played a 2K game? And what's up? It's good to see you here today. It's good to see you here today. But ain't nobody rushing to play no 2K. Even Madden was $40 this year when I got it from my man at Christmas. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Let's see. Let's research. New games 2026. And then how do y'all feel about that? Grand Theft Auto allegedly being priced at $100. How much will GTA 6 be? The most credible information indicates that the base game will likely be priced at $70. So we still got that hope, a good little 70. That's not too much. That's not too much. I can fuck with a little 70. I can fuck with a little 70. That's reasonable. And this is GTA we're talking about. This is Rockstar. I could give $70 to Rockstar. You play it for nostalgia. And that's exactly how basketball is nowadays. And Mariah, I'm sorry, because it seems like you really enjoy the NBA. But I feel like you watch it for nostalgia too. I don't think anything magnificent is happening in the NBA nowadays, except for Jack and the Beanstalk. And I mean LeBron and Bronny. Which one is Jack and which is the Beanstalk? It's up to you. Oh my gosh. Let me go back to the original search. Games in 2026. Wemby. You love you some skinny Wemby. Yeah, you said that you make your own storyline. Yeah, you did say that. But you see how you have to make your own storyline? The NFL makes it for you. That's why you gotta watch football. The NFL makes the storylines for y'all. Come on now. Switch sports. Switch. Let me see. I'm gonna go to GameSpot. I thought this said GameStop. I was not gonna stop nothing nowhere near something that said GameStop. Fuck GameStop for the rest of my life. Scammers. January, we're way past January. Damn, all these games came out. Damn! Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get to May. Jesus. Battlestar Galactica has a game. Okay. For you old niggas, I'm sure that's exciting. Go ahead, get y'all some Battlestar. I think GTA base game will be $70. They're more than likely have a higher price version as well, though. I don't know how they have a higher price version because the game comes with like everything. Like, I don't know. I know they give us extra expansion packs online, so maybe that's when they'll do it. When is giving us the DLC for the online content. Because I'm with you, especially since they said some things may get priced higher, but I'm trying to understand how you price an open world game higher and you essentially give us everything that's in the game already. But maybe it'll be expansion pack, DLC when we get that online. And they said it's going to be months until they give us GTA 6 online. Oh my gosh, I'm so fucking ready for that. I told y'all, I want us to be on there. I need everybody to get a PlayStation so we can at least play GTA 6 together as a community once. Because I'll be damned, I get up in that bitch and people is jumping me or whatever the fuck. We're not doing none of that. My Lutherans, let's go. I'm not playing no games. Deluxe edition with DLC and, of course, a collector's edition. I don't really know what the DLC would be, but I mean, maybe break that down to me. Like, what have you gotten DLC with like them open world games before, or what? Because I don't remember having any DLC for GTA. I remember, obviously, if you were doing online and you wanted to do certain missions and stuff, you had to like pay for online, like PlayStation Online and stuff like that. But I'm kind of confused. Make sure y'all liking and subscribing though. Okay. So this was May of last week. These are all the games that are coming out this week and have already came out this week, okay? Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. We gonna get wild. We gonna get wild, baby. You is my style. Oh yeah, I did need to post this. Share, create post, get in here. We live. We live before 5. You need to get on my side. Okay. Come on, wait. Move, motherfucker, you're in the way. Move, motherfucker, you're in the way. Extra exclusive content you can only access with the higher tier editions and day one content. That sounds like some very knowledgeable gamer shit, and I just started becoming a gamer, so I'm gonna believe you. Because I'm still kind of... No. That's how I'm feeling. You know? But okay. So these are all the games that have released this week or are planning to release this week, starting on May 20th, which was yesterday, and today is May 21st. Sophia the First. Okay. Phenopolis, which is a PC game. Thick as Thieves, PC game. Burden Street Station, PC game. Then we have one that is prepared for PC. Hold on, I'm going to go ahead and make an abbreviation. That way I don't have to just keep repeating like PC and it's for this and everything. I'm going to say like it's for all 5 or all 4, meaning PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So when I say all, it's for that. When I say, singular or PC, y'all know. I may even go back on this. I might not even keep it. What's up, Zuri? Good to see you, girl. Okay, so Phenopolis, PC. Thick as Thieves, PC. Birdie Street Station, PC. Gallipoli is all 5. Luna Abyss is for all 5. Schrodinger's Cat Burglar is for PC. Star Bites is for all 5. Yoshi in the Mysterious Book is specifically for Switch 2. Okay, shout out to all the Nintendo owners, Nintendo lovers. Zero Parades for Dead Spies is specifically for PC. Busby 4D is for what? All 6? PS5, 4, Xbox One, Switch 2, Switch, and PC. So that's a lot. It's for everybody. It's going, okay? Busby 4D is bussing open for everybody. I don't know if that hit, so I'm just gonna ring anyway. Don't Fall. It doesn't specify what program it's for. It just says Don't Fall, and it comes out tomorrow. Then of course we got the GOAT, who has been released into a block of Legos. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Zuri, don't be a hater. We don't even know the descriptions of all these games. I'm literally just saying the names. You judge them by name. What if somebody judged you by your name and said, "Oh my gosh, do you act like that little bitch from Jesse?" Gosh, Zuri. Enter the Chronosphere is PC. Slot or Not, PC. Brashana Winds of Fate is specifically for Switch. Lumentel Memories of Trey is for Switch. Stone Machia is for PC. Town to City is for PC. They got a James Bond game coming out. 007 First Light. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. Appreciate you. We almost at 40 likes, motherfuckers. Okay. But they have a James Bond game coming out that's for all 5. Echo Generation 2 is just for Xbox and PC. 868 Back is for PC. Akatori is for PC. Beat the Champions for all 5. Crash Out Crew, Xbox and PC. Moon Sigil Atlas for PC. Nickelodeon Extreme Tennis for all 5. Shift at Midnight. The Big Hollow 1982. Men of the Hollower and that was for PC. Men of the Hollowers for all 5. And NERD, aka Nerd, is for all 5 as well. Or it looks like all 6. And that is all the game releases for this month. So the only ones I knew were coming out was Lego Batman. The rest of these, I'm not sure. And I did kind of hear about the 007. Kind of. Let me look at the James Bond. Oh gosh, I wish I had a mouse. I hate touching the mouse pad. I don't like that. Also, if y'all hear my stomach growling, don't be surprised. Yes, I know it's 3:38, but I still have not ate. I don't know what's wrong with me. I plan to eat after before we do PC gaming today. But I don't know. Let me look it up. Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Down, 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 down. Then why don't you get you something to eat? Only one of us is working right now, JMG. One of us actually has the opportunity to make themselves some food. Let me look at this game. First Light. Oh, launch trailer. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to cut on no audio. Okay, I didn't catch your name. I didn't get it. I didn't get your name. I didn't get it, bitch. Amazon, MGM. Why does this shit look like it's going so fast? Why are we going so fucking fast? Whoa! Okay. I'm not going to lie. This is an ugly white man they have. I'm sorry. That's rude. But I thought James Bond was supposed to be handsome. Slick like Rick. Like, you looking at breakfast, nigga? Ain't you up in like the East Coast? But let me not judge. I'm a breakfast at any time type of bitch too. I understand though. All right, let me get into this. We on boats and shit. I like that. Explosions. I don't know what the fuck explosions are, Bane. But we do have explosives. It's a Harley Quinn show reference. Y'all should watch the Harley Quinn show. Headstrong. We can headbutt people in Red Dead 2. I'm already ready to see the Red Dead 2 comparisons. How this compares to Red Dead 2 and the quality. I want to see. Cars, okay. Guns, yeah. Coming shooting out the car. Okay, some real James Bond shit. I'd play this. I'm not going to lie. It do look nice. I like this. You know, he ain't got nothing on Arthur Morgan. Ain't got nothing on my son. My son Arthur had way more finesse. Okay, my son Arthur was actually handsome. You know? And yes, Arthur is black. Arthur is just albino. Okay, we don't talk about it. And his hair is just real slick. He got that 2 great hair. Okay, you know, he got that from the deep. Oh, Morgan from The Walking Dead is in here. You're not clear, Rick. They're not clear. You're not. Insane. But that's crazy. Hold on. Shit. Can fight niggas in front of urinals. Okay. Is that Lenny Kravitz? I like this. I do. Oh, shit. I think I see everything this nigga JMG talking about, though. So I see a First Light 007 Legacy Edition. First of all, what the fuck is that? They give you, like, a gun. They give you a gun with it. I'm not understanding. Y'all make sure y'all liking and subscribing. Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody that's up in here, even if you're just scrolling by. If you could, as you scroll, just, it costs nothing. And we're trying to get to 4K subs, so it would be amazing if y'all could subscribe. Thank you. But, okay. This is interesting. You see what I mean? No, we was just talking about this with the Batman game. Every game wants to have DLC now. Why can't you just give me the game as a whole? Everything wants to make fucking money. Speaking of, give me my money. This is America. Better act like you know. I'm putting on a show. All right. First Light Legacy Edition. This looks like it comes with some type of golden gun. I'm gonna just show y'all because I don't know what this is. It's really cool. Like JMG said, a collector's edition. I can see James Bond fans really geeking out over this. I got so much shit. That, whatever this is, I like that. I think that's real cool. It's a futuristic looking revolver, I suppose. Revolvers are the ones that come with like only 5, right? I say this is like, you know, I'm not a gun owner. I think I should know these things. But also, speaking of For those that need a reminder, I am a gun owner, okay? If any of you motherfuckers see me in person and it's like, oh my gosh, Alexa, I want a picture, and I say I don't want no picture, and one of you think that gives you the right to put your hands on me, I'm gonna let you know you're either getting stabbed or shot. I'm telling you right now. That young woman who was jumped, that TikToker who was jumped because she didn't want to take no pictures with them entitled motherfuckers, I'm gonna let y'all know. Alexa don't play that. I don't play that. I don't play that. I will stab or shoot you. I don't give a fuck how close we are. Or how close you think we are. Actually. If I say I don't want to, and I get some type of resistance, I'm going to show you I'm from Texas. You understand? I'm just letting it be known. I just needed to have that be a warning. And that's why Swarm is one of my favorite shows ever, because it shows y'all motherfuckers is crazy. The fans of the people and just the regular people themselves. Like, it's... Lord have mercy. I'm just telling you. And if she don't, I will. Girl, I'm talking about you too, Mariah. You can get it too. It has to be said. Oh shit, that's tough. It's a throwback homage to the Nintendo 64 GoldenEye 007 game, The Golden Gun. Oh, so y'all had that back then too? So everything just trying to do nostalgia bait for the niggas. Everything. I'm glad. Everything. So not only is Batman saying, oh yeah, well, you know, we got every movie up in here. It's just Legofied. So give me that $70. Now they're giving the old niggas the golden gun again. I mean, it's real cute. You know, no hate. Okay. Then we have 4 exclusive outfits: gleaming gadgets, skin pack, weapon skin, golden gun, obsidian gold suit. Why does he look like a Mandalorian? I didn't know James Bond to be getting up in cosplay like this. I didn't know that he did that. I thought he kind of was just a long as I got my suit and tie, I'ma be all on the floor tonight type thing. I thought he was one of them. I didn't know he put on like suits and shit. But I guess it makes sense. He probably wants to go undercover and such. Not sure. Oh, I'm gonna show you a few things. Now it's stuck in my head. Mind y'all, I hate this. I hate that fucking song. Oh my gosh, when Justin Timberlake and Jay-Z used to harass my ears because my father would just play them all the time. God damn it! God damn it! I love the Southern states. I swear the gun laws are great. My homie Smith and Wesson stay by my side. My girl's is Ebony. My girl's name is Ebony. I was trying to like have a little joke. Y'all remember that Young Ma song? You call her Stephanie, I call her Heffany. But you know, like I was gonna say, like, you know, you call her something, because I call my gun Ebony, but I couldn't figure out something. Y'all know my rapping is piss poor. Like the writing of Euphoria. Y'all like how I segued into that? All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it because we've been postponing it all week and I've low-key lost segments to talk about. So, and I don't like no dead air. I don't like no dead air. So speaking on that, let's go ahead and have a celebration for our 42 motherfucking likes. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for the love and support y'all have shown. We gonna giddy up, giggity, giggity. I mean, giddy up, giggity, giggity. American Dad is way better than Family Guy. I don't like Family Guy. It's stupid. I like American Dad though. I fucking love American Dad. What was I about to look up? Oh yeah, it's already up here. Make sure these other things are muted. Okay. I didn't open doors for no hoes. Thank y'all for 44. I support all the whores. 44. I said 4. Niggas 4. bitch arguing you was split yesterday? I don't know what y'all expect out of me, but y'all not getting that shit from me. I heard that bitch was moonwalking and shit and busting splits. I don't do that. I don't do that. So don't be expecting that from Lex. I paid that bitch to run a show and she over here running a cabaret. What the fuck is going on? Ooh, I said, I feel like a brand new. What? And I'm a low-key put on our YouTube playlist because I kind of want to write down some of the talking points, or more so just like the topics I want to hit on with Euphoria, so I don't ramble and get lost. And if I do get lost, I can go back to a point of reference. So we'll do that. Hello.
Nigga really scary, throwing up the game. Nigga really telling when they say some names. Nigga really scary when it come to flames. Nigga really scary when it time to paint. Nigga really pussy when it time to slap. Nigga really scary when they call the dash.
Stream review still not working.
Hit my phone, going down the round. 12 o'clock, late night, young nigga slash. Don't slide.
And I prefer stream review. I'm probably just like, why do you always want that one? One, it gives me a better view of things and I can actually edit, see things quicker. And because it's stream review, it doesn't reset. Like it always goes back to the beginning of the live. So sometimes I'm not able to see if we're buffering. I'm not able to see if y'all can fully see what I'm seeing at the same time. So stream review is just better. But they don't want me to have the eye of a creator.
Like the rent, yeah, run with my little bitch, niggas. Yeah, about that shit that you got in your house, nigga. It's no time to run in your house. Why you run your mouth? Nigga really scary, throwing up the game.
Like, I'm still seeing what I just told y'all 5 seconds ago. And I want to turn the camera so I can see it. Y'all can see the whiteboard and everything. And it's just like, oh, my gosh.
Hit my phone, down the round. Put a nigga out just like a mouse. Yeah, white niggas out pounce in the couch. Yeah, running out your house, nigga straight up. In the street, I got peace on P. Calls on my phone, you want peace? I got LOPs. I got the keys to the streets. Yeah, I got them keys. I just want the Migo, I got Migo for the pace. So now I'm on the block, I'm always selling all this shit. Yeah, I got cocaine. You can smell it off the street. Yeah, I got cocaine. Bitch can smell it off my street. Yeah, I just got that money, man. I got all this coke, man. I just got that flow. I feel like Jesus. Man, I'm scared, really throwing up the game. Nigga really telling when they say some names. Nigga really scary when it come to flames. Nigga really scary when it time to paint. Nigga really pussy when it time to slap. Nigga really scary when they pop a dash. Nigga really run up when it time to slap. Nigga just hit my phone, going down the round. I'm a real street nigga for real. I'ma get the money, yeah, for real. on my dick. Worry about me, worry about your bitch. Big money, real shit. Yeah, say I'm having kind of fit. Yeah, real blue holler bitch. Nigga, you can check the grip. Playing you would get scrubbed. Nigga slime set trip. I shoot him off the rip. Nigga playing get flip. I just be flipping my money. Came from the block serving. Niggas ain't getting no money. I'm on the street, nigga, for real. I'ma get the money, yeah, for real. Your hoe wanna fuck her in the grip. I wanna slap me on the grip. I just wanna be the king of the hip. Bitch, I'm all yeah, be for real. Y'all nigga one night for real. I own the realest of the realest. I just be really killing. I just be really having bitches. I be getting all the bitches. I be fucking all the bitches. I got all the bitches. All the bitches on my dick. I can't help that shit. Hoes having fix. Yeah, a young nigga like me came from a apartment, one shit. Yeah, everywhere I go, double cup, and I keep my bag, bitch. Yeah, hoes wanna hate, get what, fuck your bitch. Yeah, you had the chance with the man, now I treat you like shit. Yeah, now I'm solo love, dirty little bitch can't get nothing but they.
Oh my gosh, you at the gym, Zari? Girl, you better get them games. And here I am in the gym fit doing nothing. I'm working now. And I'm working fit. And I'm working fit. And I'm working the fit. Oh, doing bad? Nice. I got bitch. I got bitch. Subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe if you fucking with the live, like and subscribe if you fucking with the vibe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Okay, so. Oh my God, Mariah. You act like our girl is a pixie stick. Please. Okay. Honestly, yes, it's fuck Jules, and I may save her for like the last half of the rant. It truly is. Fuck her. Hold on, really quick. I'm gonna see if I can pull up streamer mode, please. Nope. Still can't. Excuse me, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Let's make sure we liking and subscribing. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my YouTube. Thank you for coming to my YouTube. Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh, I ain't done my aw man in a minute, y'all. Should I do that? I low-key am tempted to. I usually prefer to do it when I can see myself, which I technically can. Amen. 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 That's actually too high already. Hold on. Amen. 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 Jesus, I had to push that diaphragm. All right, now we gotta do lower. So I gotta go back down. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, fa, sol, la, ti, re, mi. Do. Oh, Lord, my music should be so this. All right. Amen. 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 Jesus. You know, as a smoker, that's real hard to do. Thank you. 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 I'll give myself false applause. You know, it makes me feel better about myself sometimes. And it's also so crazy to think that there are little people inside of here. They're cheering every time I press them. They're just in here. And they have no choice but to every time I make them do it. And they're just living in here. It's crazy, really. My goodness. I'm also happy to see that majority of y'all are ready for the weekend. That makes me happy. That not only shows me, one, that y'all have lives. So when that work week is over, you dedicate the weekend to yourself. Love that. And secondly, that we're looking forward to the future. I love that we do that. So I'm glad that y'all are on a positive mindset today. Sometimes people be coming in here and they a little negative. So I'm glad to see the opposite, y'all. I love it. Okay. Now, after that wondrous performance I just gave, let's get into some shit talking. You know, we got to balance things out. And I just gave a whole, oh my goodness, I'm so happy and proud of y'all. I can't give y'all too many compliments. You start getting big-headed, and then you don't do shit right. So, you know, let's do some other shit now. Oh my God, bro. Why is it curved? Oh, Jesus. I didn't plug something. But you here, though, Saint. I'm glad you here. Yesterday was your first day. And look at you. Already on it. You just missed my singing performance. That's unfortunate. You could have heard some nice vocals. Oh, man. Honestly, and it would have been great for you because your name is Saint. Man. There you go. You got that. All right. So y'all can tell me your issues about Euphoria. This is honestly just gonna be a rant of things I really don't like from this season. I'm gonna go ahead and get the things I do like. Y'all know I'm a Texan, so anything dealing with Western vibes, themes, love it. So big ups to Sam Levinson for that. Even though he's getting all these Quentin Tarantino comparisons, that's kind of what creativity does. People act like that's not creativity. Creativity is to inspire other people and influence more creativity. So he's kind of doing what creatives do. He was inspired by Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino was inspired by blaxploitations. So this is just what creativity does. So honestly, everybody's big complaint that it's Quentin Tarantino-esque, and there's specifically just talking about the cinematography. When we get into the Quentin Tarantino-esque and it's the fetish shit, that's a totally different thing. Yes, that's weird Hollywood white male shit. Don't fuck with the fetish shit at all. But I love the cinematography. I love how Sam Levinson directs certain things. He does have a good eye, so I'll give him that. I'm I'm really trying to find something else that I like about it. I like that Zendaya is in it. I like that he didn't recast Fez's character and that he also didn't do any weird AI situation with his character. He kept it simple. I also think that's another reason why it would make sense for the show to end. I know Gen V just got canceled too, and a lot of people know that Andre's character from Gen V was going to be a very big leading protagonist to the rest of what the series had to put out. They were dealing with imprisonment from the school, and it probably was going to have us go through a whole X-Men storyline, kind of, where they were locked up, getting experimented on, and all these different things by the government, as it always is in the boys universe. But with the actor of Andre passing away, that stopped a lot of things. And even though the second season was good, that honestly was the best series in the Boys franchise. A lot of people don't even know they had that fucking animated series, which I fucked with, but it was inconsistent and they stopped making it. But essentially, I do believe, kind of like when somebody passes, it's okay for the franchise to kind of pass with them, especially with Euphoria already being on its last legs. It was already planning to close it out soon. So I do appreciate him doing that. He didn't pull a Wakanda Forever and like, oh no, so yeah, he good. I think the issue I just had with Wakanda Forever is they fully killed off the Black Panther character, but that's a whole nother conversation. We're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that. So cinematography, Zendaya. I like that he seems to have some form of integrity because he didn't recast or AI the Fez's actor's voice. I can't remember his name right now. I believe it was Mr. Cloud. I don't want to get his name wrong and disrespect him, so I'm gonna just say Fez's character. So those were the three things I can say I do enjoy about Euphoria. Zendaya's in it. I like the cinematography. And when it comes to one of the characters, he was integral about how he approached it. So that's cool. And now we're gonna get into the shit talking. We gotta get into the shit talking. Damn, you ain't know? That's so fucked up, Saint. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think like the last celebrity death that really fucked me up was Cameron Boyce. I legit was crying over that shit. So I understand. I understand. I don't like him and Labyrinth falling out. The music feels weird. I always forget that him and Labyrinth fell out until we get to those scenes where you can tell it's supposed to be music. And I watched this one YouTuber and she breaks down every episode. And she's actually kind of how I found out that him and Labyrinth fell out. And she highlights the scenes where you can tell it was supposed to be music. And it's kind of just like, what the fuck? Like the one that just happened where Rue was talking to her mom and she's in the church and everything, and it's just pure silence. That's one of those scenes you could tell Labyrinth was supposed to be there. And my man pointed that out. And it was just like, oh my. Yeah, it definitely gives a new, different vibe to the show when you don't have Labyrinth there. And I know another big issue was Sam Levinson stole like the theme and the aesthetic of the first two seasons from another artist, kind of like the sparkles and the neon night aesthetic things we were kind of getting from Euphoria in those first two seasons. And essentially, he doesn't like to give credit where it's due, maybe even compensation. So I can see why him and Labyrinth fell out. So yeah, weird white man shit. Weird white man. Weird white man. But yeah, I wish there was gonna be another season of Gen Z season 3, but I can understand it going away because I'm with a franchise kind of passing along with the actor, and I mean everybody's got their own creative things that they do, so it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Now let's get into the issues. Y'all can also tell me y'all's things. I don't like Nate's storyline. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't think that Jacob Elordi is actually acting and was putting in any effort when it came to this season. And I can understand, motherfucker, I done been casted in Frankenstein and Wuthering Heights and Iron Claw. I mean, in Saltburn, I'm not. I don't know who this Nate Jacobs nigga is. I can give a fuck. A fucking high schooler with anger issues and sexual trauma from childhood. Oh god. I don't want to do this shit. I can understand him too. Anybody say anything about the Boys season finale? Mariah, please block them because I haven't seen it yet. Don't nobody say anything. All right. He's been getting beat on since episode 2. Girl, yes. And I don't know if y'all watch American Dad, but there's this scene in American Dad where Stan is basically bullying Steve. And so Steve calls Stan's bully, Stallion Contos, in to come and bully Stan. And they play this song. I'm going to have to play it because it's so funny. But me and my man sing it every time Nate gets beat on because it's just so prevalent at this point. And he gets beat on by a Mexican. So. Stallion Contos, Stallion Contos, Stallion Contos.
on Facebook, and it got me thinking. Why do you care how I get those oranges up the stairs? I can pay someone to...
Okay, I don't want to get taken down. You know, they don't play with motherfucking TV and movies and shit. Somebody motherfucking American Dad copyright me. Bitch, I'm rioting. Don't give a fuck how much I like you. But, literally, we sing that every time Nate gets beat on because it's so prevalent at this point. So I get what you mean. So that is something that I find annoying. I put on here Nate and the toe. We've seen his toe get chopped off twice now his finger, and he continues to get beat on. And I don't really get why. It's like this nigga, sometimes the other YouTubers said it best. It's like they peeped, we enjoyed the fight scene between him and Fez in the second season. So they wanted to assure we always got to see Nate get the coins beat out of him, which is not necessary. Especially also because he was an asshole. Because I remember in the first season, he beat up that one nigga and had Maddie lie on him and say that she was raped by him so he could get locked up. And that way Nate wouldn't get locked up because he also used to beat on Maddie. So I think it's also kind of like, maybe they're trying to be cathartic for us. Like, oh yeah, see, we're getting him back for all the shit that he did. I mean, I guess, but like, this is kind of like, well, I don't know what season it was of 13 Reasons Why. Lord have mercy. I never thought I'd talk about that show on this channel. But 13 Seasons Why, I think it was in the later seasons when Bryce Walker, the rapist of the full fucking series, they gave us like a whole season humanizing him and all these different things. And it's like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? I don't really know why we're still going to be on this character if the only thing you're going to do is humanize him so I can try to feel bad about him and then kill him off. I don't like him. Nothing is about this is going to make me like him. And I feel like we're just kind of wasting time showing him on the screen. You're showing me him so I can start to feel bad for him or what? So are we showing Nate get beat on so we can start feeling bad for Nate? Because it feels like we started off doing it so we could give the audience something to use as catharticism, like I already said. Yeah, we're beating on Nate because he beat on that one dude and had Maddie lie on him. He beat on Maddie and he made Jules feel bad. Fuck Jules, by the way. And manipulated Jules and all these other different things. See, we're getting them back for you. But now it kind of feels like they're trying to like have us feel bad, but I don't even feel like they're doing that. I don't think they know what the fuck they doing with his character. I don't like Nate's storyline either. My man and I also noticed that he doesn't have any friends his age. He hangs out around grown people. It's just very weird. And maybe that's reflective of the childhood he had. He always had to look at the world in a very grown lens because he was exposed to a very mature situation by seeing his father's porn collection, and so he's like never been a kid since then. But it's just like, I don't know, like Nate isn't a relatable character to me. I don't know if any, I don't even know if crazy ass white boys can relate to Nate now. It's just because even then I don't think they gonna be sitting around getting beat on. I don't know. It's just some shit. It's just some shit. Yes, from American Dad, y'all. ABC plus Disney copyright. I'm saying, like, that, like, feel bad why he's not going to have redemption. And that is why it's also like, okay, I'm human, so I get that people need to have a redemption story too. And I think that's why I brought up Bryce Walker. And it's just like, well, honestly, there's no way that you could redeem this character to me. There's no way you could redeem Bryce Walker to me. So them doing that whole redemption arc, I didn't give a fuck. But with Nate, I mean, we know why he's the way he is. Should we not offer him a redemption arc? But you just want us to see him get beat on. What is the point of this? And then he's a broke sloth. He's living in squalor. Depending on Maddie for 30K. I mean, Cassie, which is technically depending on Maddie, because Maddie is Cassie's manager. Oh my God, Porky, you're Foghorn. I said Maddie is Cassie's manager, so y'all get what I'm saying. But it's just like, what the fuck? Their storyline doesn't make any sense. And I'm also tired of seeing Nate's limbs get chopped off. I'm not into that. That is, she's giving him money, but he's still in debt. What is the storyline? Is he not giving the money that he's getting? He can't be paying. What is he using the money for? He can't be paying the maid because the house is a mess. He clearly isn't paying the loan sharks because his limbs are a mess. Okay? So what exactly is the story behind Nate and his irresponsibility? And then y'all show us the scene of him stomping on the flowers and shit. Like the flowers, well, technically they are the thing fucking up his life. But what is that to do now? This whole thing is based on the fact that he can't build something. guess, man. I guess. So yeah, that was it for Nate. I don't like his storyline. I feel like it's the most irrelevant thing, especially with the fact that everybody's in the future now and all of their stories kind of interconnect, but he's the only one that doesn't. He's kind of like a hangnail. Like you're really only connected because you're Cassie's husband. And she's having to send you money. That's the only way that you're still connected is by way of a side plot for one of our main characters, who isn't even main character. She's a side character herself. So, well, honestly, everybody's a side character in Euphoria because nobody really is a main character. I know y'all want to say Rue is, but no, Euphoria is a character-based show. Everybody's the main character in Euphoria. That's why they all got their own show, their own episodes. Everybody's the main character in Euphoria. Mm-hmm. Stalio! Stalio canto, Stalio! Stalio canto, Stalio! I'm sorry, y'all. I just had a sip of coffee. And hold on, I'm waiting for this goal to end so I can reset it. Thanks for not hitting the goal, y'all. That's great. Thanks. Thanks for nothing. Thanks. Thanks for nothing. Okay. So we're going to talk about these and we're going to get all. Oh, they are. Stalio canto, Stalio. Oh, thank you, Saint. Saint back to back with it. W Saint. Thank you, Saint. Thank you. DreamCon Fund has been contributed to once again. Thank you. I want to reset. Wait, let me check for stream review one more time. An hour has officially passed, John. Stream review still isn't working, so. It's official. YouTube hates me. They hate me. Because I don't understand. I do everything right. You know what? We have to have a dance break. One, because Saint has contributed to the DreamCon Fund. Thank you, Saint. You are a saint. Amen. Secondly, y'all got us to 70 likes. So we gotta celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on. Celebrate good times. Come on. I'm talking about. Oh. Another jug. Hold on. What? What? Wait. Fuck. Put it up. Booyaka. clicked out for 70 likes. Amazing.
Train to a career.
No, nobody gets free promo unless the Luthor's dime. Or my time. Without spending a dime. Whew. All right. Yes! Happy Thursday, y'all. Lord have mercy. All right, so Nate's out the picture. I feel like it's only best we now talk about Cassie. One, I've had to hold a lot of cognitive dissonance when Cassie scenes come on because we already know she's a red pill right winger in real life, okay? Who spreads and promotes the idea of eugenics and superiority complexes. So it's taken a lot for me to even watch her scenes. And unfortunately, but also fortunately, Euphoria isn't like a sitcom. It isn't like a show you can just watch passively. And certain characters and scenes have nothing to do with the rest of the show. You can watch something and move on, or not watch something and move on. That's why I say fortunately, unfortunately. Because fortunately, it's a show you actually have to keep up with. But unfortunately, that means I actually have to sit through Sydney Sweeney's scenes. Say that 5 fucking times. She gonna pop up in the mirror and call you a nigger. But having to sit through that already, and the scenes already perpetuate what you do in real life, that's something that already irritates me. That's another thing that kind of started irritating me with The Boys. You watch film and television for escapism sometimes. Sometimes you watch it to get a better understanding of what's going on in real life. So that is why media is important. It needs to cover all of these areas. But by golly, it really sucks when a character acts exactly like I feel this racist person acts in real life. And by golly, it really upsets me when you're putting her in situations where it has me questioning, okay, is she doing this like kind of out of support for these women? Like I said, I'm gonna just get to it. I'm gonna get to it without, saying all this jargon. Is Sydney Sweeney playing Cassie as a sex worker because she herself as an actress understands that sex work is something that is a real career for some people. It's some people's only way of livelihood. And for some people, it's actually not that it's a career that you can't respect. Everybody has their own opinions about things. But specifically, are you doing this to make fun or to acknowledge? I was trying to find a better word, but I just feel like it's that acknowledge or make fun. Girl, you must watch that one girl like I do. But yes, y'all, let's get these likes up there. So when you show me scenes of her in like American flag shirts, or of her saying that she's not a Democrat because she's not retarded or whatever, and then whatever anybody's opinion on the usage of that word and shit, all I'm gonna say is some people that's a very complex conversation. It's a very complex conversation. We know words have meanings, words have power, okay? But this is also America. And that's something that you always have to think about. It's a difference in kind of using something for comedy versus using something low-key spread hate speech. Because I ain't gonna sit over here and act like I don't use the word retarded. Okay? I'm also not gonna act like I ever stopped using that word also. Like I actually was shocked when motherfuckers was like, oh yeah, don't say that. Okay, now I've let a lot of things slide. Okay, I'm Gen Z. I get it. We let a lot of shit, like you need to be respectful. But it was just like, bro, wait. Like, I get it. I grew up in the era where Hillary Duff was going up to the white boys in the cafe on the promotional campaigns. Hey, don't say gay. That's not a nice thing to say. You know, stop using gay as a dig. It's not something that you say to people to be funny. And I say that to be funny on here with y'all all the time. But, like, you know, obviously it's different because y'all know I'm a part of the community as well. Just like it's different when a black person is saying nigga and nigger versus other people. That's why I say it's a complex conversation. But the main thing I would have to say is there is a very big difference between kind of using something to explore the state of the world and kind of how we think about things versus, like I said, low-key trying to elicit hate speech a little bit. So that's what I'd say. You know? What do you remember? Tell me, you know, I'll be talking and I forget what I be saying sometimes. And I'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't remember this. Oh, you remember that? Don't say gay. That's not a nice thing to say. Yes. Yes. Hey, don't say gay. Exactly. Yeah. So, like, I completely get the sensitivity around certain words. I get it. And that's a whole other conversation. But I will say I'm on the side where that isn't something I'm ready to, like, get the pitchforks and the torches for. I say the word, you know, but I understand people being upset about it. That I do understand. Um, But yes, I also, even though a lot of other content creators don't enjoy content creator storylines, which I get because I just talked to y'all about escapism, and that's why we watch TV and film, is so we don't have to see what we live in our daily lives reflected back to us sometimes and everything. But I actually enjoy seeing it because I enjoy going into the minds of those that clearly are not content creators, your directors and writers, and I want to see your perspective on how you feel the content creator career is handled. What do you think we go through, or even the dramatized areas? How they dramatize everything in television. like, literally, Cassie's whole OnlyFans career. The bitch has signed 3 contracts in, we'll say, a matter of a month. She signed a contract with the Content House, Maddie, and now a soap opera. I have been a content creator for 3 years. I have also done OnlyFans. Those things are not how it's dramatized, okay? So, when it comes to that, I enjoy her storyline. I do think because it's Sydney Sweeney, and I actually heard she started to improvise a lot of her lines. It makes it very difficult for me to carry that cognitive dissonance I already was having to suffer with because I'm seeing Sydney Sweeney. Some cognitive dissonance is just really hard to deal with. Okay? She's improvising some of these lines. I'm also still seeing her act like a child, and I also feel like the way Cassie is portrayed is very much fetish content in full from the type of content she does, which is clear. Like, that's clearly intentional to show that's the lifestyle she's in. But I also think it's reflective of the director's fetishes as well. We already been talked about female and male gaze over here. That's big male gaze, primo. So when it comes to Cassie's storyline, I like the fact that we're getting into content creation. That is something I actually enjoy with nowadays TV. Let's discuss these new fields of interest, these new careers. Let's expose people to them. Let's show them that it's real. Some people still don't think this is a real viable career. So I fuck with it. You know, I'm not a fan of Sydney Sweeney. I never really ever liked Cassie's character either. So it's just like, eh. But you know, it's something to watch. I also don't fuck with her sister being like her biggest hater. I also don't like that actress either. So it honestly adds to it. Or stepping stone. Stepping stone for what? Let me know. I do kind of like the storyline, as I've already expressed. I love when we interconnect the characters. Cassie and Lexi now make sense in their future, aside from the fact that they're sisters, so obviously they're going to be in each other's lives forever. Hence, and as well as their actual storylines too. but it actually makes sense for them to now have a reason to be placed around one another in their adult lives. Lexi is an upcoming writer on this soap opera, and now Cassie is an upcoming actress. And that is something Lexi has been struggling with for a while, is stepping out of her sister's shadow. And now that her sister literally is shining one of the biggest stars in front of her now, in a position that she kind of worked hard for. I like that they're kind of showing that, just kind of feeling like you're always having to prove yourself and everything, especially with a sibling dynamic. That's cool. But it's Lexi is hard to believe as a big sister. As a big sister myself, it's just like, girl, you too much of a hater. Like, as a big sister, we guide, but it's like, oh, you too much of a hater. You too much of a hater. If you didn't want her to be on OnlyFans so much, you Ben should have said, come over here to LA Nights, but your whole thing is always being outshined and shit. Oh my gosh, bitch. Dye your hair blonde like she did, and maybe you'll get some niggas on your pussy. Or some bitches on that clip. I don't know what you're into, Lexi, because you don't do shit in the fucking show. And that ain't her fault. That's Sam's. And the finally when he honestly, she's been a fucking hater forever. She did that whole fucking play about them. That's some hating shit. I can give a fuck, bitch. You ain't got nothing going on in your own life so much. You want to make a whole play about me and my friends? Bitch, fuck you. And she's still judging years later. Everybody doing their work. Rue trying to get drug connections because of her informing shit. Maddie taking photos like a good manager. Cassie posing. Another one doing the wind fixture. And this bitch. Look at yourselves. Bitch, look at you. You the one that's Oscar the fucking grouch right now. Everybody else chilling. Everybody else happy. God. That's like the bitches like that. Maybe you get a haircut, you get some bitches on your dick. Nigga. Fuck ass bitch. She acts like the youngest. Like, girl, damn. How can I make this about me? I don't know, Lexi. Maybe if something's finally about you, you would leave everybody the fuck alone and stop telling us nothing's ever about me. Well, maybe do something so something can be about you, bitch. But when you finally do something, it's about other people. Who the fuck has the opportunity to write a play, right? Right? And it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be about my life. But you then somehow, some way include everybody else around you. It's supposed to be a play about your life and how your life has caused you to be sad, depressed, traumatized, whatever you're dealing with, Lexi. I don't fucking know. And you make a play about Rue and her drug addiction, about Cassie and her hypersexuality, about Maddie and her domestic violence, about Nate and his DLism. Bro, what the fuck? Bitch, worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. I don't think he understands a sister dynamic either. I don't know if he has a sister. Mind you, as somebody who had to go through a whole thing this morning, because I'm an older sister, Lexi acts like a very odd older sister. Straight up. We almost didn't have a show today because I'm an older sister. And that's all I'm going to leave it to be. Lord. So that's done. Cassie, the three non-motherfucking factors are done. Cassie, Nate, and Lexi. The least most interesting people. What Kim say to Courtney? You're the most least interesting to look at. Oh my God. I saw the message saying 5 p.m. Girl, yes. Luckily, everything is resolved now. But big sister shit calls at any time, and I almost had to do some big sister shit. But my mama came in like Mama Bears do, and she's able to handle it now. But it's just like, Lord. Ugh. But that, he for sure doesn't understand sister dynamics. That's another thing. He's a white Tyler Perry. He writes, directs, and edits everything. Nigga, you need somebody else up in that pot, up in that kitchen. Like when you run in a restaurant, it's not just you back there. You got the assistant. You got the sous chef. Yes, sir. He don't operate like that. And y'all know I had to start working on that too. My constructive criticism. And then I had to go back and I was like, damn. Why don't I like constructive criticism so much? Because it wasn't even just from y'all. It was also from my man. It's like, nah, I need to take constructive criticism from my man. And I had to do some self-work, did some reflection. And it was like, oh yeah, this is why. Because I can't get successful if I don't want to hear outside opinions when that's who I'm also doing things for. I want y'all to say that you like something. It made you feel good. It was funny. And then also sometimes you're not gonna like everything. So that's another side of not fully allowing other people's thoughts and opinions to control what you do and how you do things, because it should always, first mind should be for the Lord, second should be for yourself, And so when you get into other people, that should be at the back of your mind, because you never want to not be able to decipher which thoughts are your own. But I did have to work on that. I had to work on that. He is a white Tyler Perry girl. I'm telling you. Have y'all seen Malcolm and Marie? That bullshit that he made for Netflix? That nigga is a white Tyler Perry. He's ridiculous. He's ridiculous. My God. My God, my God, my God, my God, my God, my God, my God. My God today. Okay. So like I said, this isn't really cohesive. I'm kind of just saying the things I don't like. Y'all can let me know the shit that you don't like. Either Zuri, I know you the one that's been leading the combo. So girl, you got some more, let me know. All right, so another issue I had was Rue not being clean. Now, I understand that is the point of Euphoria, is to highlight drug addiction. It is really talking about, and it doesn't really romanticize it. Kind of, because now I would say it's kind of getting romanticized because Rue still isn't clean. And we've seen her go through the literal dumps now. We even started the season off by saying that she was up in a whole heroin house. She done went to a whole crack house at this point. And yet she's still willing to do drugs. And I get that. Addiction is a lifetime battle. I get it. But I feel like as we're leaving off on what I feel like would be the last season, it would be nice to kind of see that she's redeemed herself either. We said it with Nate earlier, so Nate can't get no redemption. Rue can't get no redemption technically, because that's what her storyline is with her finding God now, which I love that they incorporated. I would love it even more if I felt like it wasn't red pill far right jargon and they were those type of Christians that are trying to force feed it to people and they're not fully explaining the Lord's salvation and sacrifice. It's just, you better love the Lord, because if you don't, you a stupid, retarded bitch. Like, that's how I feel like they kind of pushing it and everything. I just watched the last episode because I knew we were going to talk about it. So you don't really have a lot of opinions. Just look up a highlight. Ask Google. Say what all happened. If you want like an overview again. I know you want to participate in the conversation, Mariah. It's killing you. It's killing you, girl. Just look up a breakdown. Come on now. Y'all, does anybody else have anything to add to the Euphoria conversation? Don't feel like because this is your first time here, you can't add anything. Are you a viewer of Euphoria? Why is Alamo still working with Lloyd? That's my thought. That's like one of the most confusing drug stories I've seen. Because I could have sworn that's what we were kind of building this up to. Because we now have 2 episodes left. So you telling me we're going to have the Cowboys versus Indians war in the last episode? Because I thought this is what this was going to be. Then it came to his turf now. Mind you, they just robbed him. Why would you still be working with them? That doesn't make sense. I also feel like just like Sam doesn't understand such dynamics, I don't really think he understands illegal activity or even street politics. Because this is something my man and I were talking about too when it came to Ruby becoming an informant. Now, the whole snitching culture in the Black community is something that it's always probably going to be complex because that's just how we are as Black people. We complex, okay? Okay, we complex. But as a suburban girl and as a Black person, my understanding of snitching has always been you are telling on other people who are essentially doing something good for themselves and it's not hurting you. Whether it be you kind of see a mom stealing fruit for herself and some kids. You see somebody kind of, I can't really give another example, but I also go to like the OG. I'm going to go to OG days as to what I know every Black person thinks of. If you see one of them Black people leaving the plantation and escaping to freedom, and you decide to snitch on them, that is what a snitch is. Seeing someone trying to better themselves and they're kind of doing what other people regard as bad, and that's what a snitch is. And also when it comes to law, I'm one of the people, if I see something being done wrong, I will call the police. I have called them people multiple times. I have called the people on daycares. I've called the people on other people. I do not play, okay? I'm an American and I will use those American rights of 911. Do you understand? Do you get me? So when it comes to the snitching, and also it comes in the whole it's bad to snitch comes in when you are involved, right? You're involved and you voluntarily go and tell motherfuckers the bad shit that you're doing. You feel like because you're drug dealing, you and 4 other people are drug dealing, Y'all are gonna get caught eventually. So you just go ahead and tell the police anyway that y'all are drug dealing, and you crack yourself a deal so you can make sure you're not in on it. Just like on the plantations, you know that you gonna get beat if master wake up in the morning and they see that 4 slaves ain't there no more. So now you want to stop it. That is always but what I've regarded as snitching. But obviously, just like with everything in America, white people take black people and black people's experiences, put it in a pot, and make it into their own. And so when we get to Ruby becoming an informant, I call her real name, Ruby. I'm gonna keep calling her that. When we get to Ruby Bennett, when it comes to her and being stopped by the police, and we hear her in her own narration say, and that's how I became a snitch. That would not be snitching. Going back over the scene, Rue was followed by DEA agents. Them niggas set her down. They said, "You know why you're in here?" "No." We found some drugs in your car." "Really?" The drugs it was? Marijuana." "Really? You look shocked." "Oh, I am, because I just, I don't do that." "Really? Oh, okay. We also found some other things. And we feel like you got something to do with these big ass kilos and shit that we found too." "What? Kilos?" Essentially still not confessing that she has anything to do with anything, right? So then they peep. Okay, she not giving it up. She not saying nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna just break it down to you, kid. You're gonna be facing 20 years to life, basically. I don't think that's fully what they said, but the police shit. You're gonna be facing 20 years to life. We know that you're working with these people. We've been watching these people, and those are the people we want. Now, you can either spend 20 years in jail, or you can help us get these bad people, and we can break you a deal. To me, it's not snitching when you've held out on all information, right? You have not voluntarily come with this information yourself. And now 3, you are being told that you have a choice to make. Help yourself, essentially, and you don't get fucked. Or you don't help yourself or really anybody, and everybody get fucked. You still go to jail, right? To me, it is taking an opportunity. Okay, I'm going to get the bad people out the way. Especially when the people that she's snitching on, quote unquote, that she's, informing on, is Lori and them. It wouldn't even be the people that she's participating with. I don't think they're trying to catch Alamo. Now, granted, it's the DEA, so obviously, I hope you don't think just because we said we wanted Lori and we heard you hanging out with this nigga named Alamo and we heard all this illegal activity he was doing that we wasn't gonna get him because we told you that we was gonna get Lori. We definitely gonna get that nigga too. But to me, that's not a snitching situation. And that's another thing I had an issue with when it comes to Sam Levinson, because I feel like he one of the white people that, likes black culture and the way we give it up, just like Tarantino, okay? And don't really fully know. Just like the thing that really infuriated me, and I can segue over to this here. Alamo as a whole is just annoying, right? Because just like I said, Sam Levinson misusing the word snitch, even though she literally would be an informant. I've never watched The Sopranos, but I'm sure there's been some informants in there, and I don't really give a fuck. But anyway, him not understanding black people as a whole, the fact that this nigga had Alamo get so pissed because he was called a pig over being called a nigger. Absolutely not. That shit infuriated my man and I. We talked about it like for 3 days straight because it was just so piss poor. We were even more upset because nigger was said, I think, like 3 times at this point. But nary a cracker was said. We ain't heard cracker. We ain't heard no derogatory racist term towards the white fuck. Right? Now, I think it was just said last episode, so whatevs. But nigger was said way more than cracker was this season. Let's get that understood, too. That's another issue. What's up, Taryn? It's good to see you here today. So that would be my other issue. I had multiple, but first of all, was the one of Rue not being clean. But I feel like that's why we're going on the journey of God, going on the journey with God. Lord. Going on this religious discovery with her, this spiritual discovery, because you can still be a believer in Christ and not be religious. So just a spiritual discovery. We're going on this spiritual discovery with her. So honestly, I can understand her still not being clean. You want that to be like the big relief at the end. So I can honestly take her not being clean off of it. It's cool. But the informant shit and her being a snitch and like not picking it. And then my other side would be like, do they know? Because they put that rat in front of her last episode. And it's like, ooh. Okay, I guess they know. And that's the one thing that is keeping me and my man coming back. I want to see what Bishop does. Bishop is one of the most tantalizing figures to me this season. I do like him. He gives me a lot of suspense. I like when he gets on screen. I just always kind of get an anxiety fuel when I see him. So I do like that. Of course, said hard R so we don't get banned. Right? So I can be one, but I can't say one. Can I call him one? That do they know? So that's something I'm interested to see as well as if they know. But I don't like how Alamo is written as a whole. He just isn't a good representation of a black man to me, especially a black cowboy. Piss poor. And on the black cowboy point, I don't know what cowboy wears dress pants with boots. That is a fashion misfit right there. Lock that nigga up for that alone. Add 20 years to his sentencing, along with his trafficking of women and drugs. Lock him up, bitch nigga. He's a bitch nigga. I did like his backstory too. I saw a lot of black women upset, and they thought that it was another way of Sam Levinson to push the red pill propaganda. But I was just like, there's no way. There's like no way y'all are thinking this. I can understand he is somebody that's clearly a Republican, and not every Republican is racist. But I will add he is a racist Republican. Clearly he on that, okay? Allegedly. I don't know his life. But the way he be giving it up in that show, very telling. Hold up, I low-key forgot what I was just saying. Bitch nigga. He's a bitch nigga. Oh, his backstory. Yes, I enjoy his backstory too. And a lot of women, specifically black women, were upset because they felt like it was Sam Levinson trying to promote the idea that black women ain't shit, or just women in general are the reason for people's misdoings. But there's no way y'all saw a man, a pimp at that, and y'all thought that he didn't have mommy issues. There's no way you saw a pimp and assumed he didn't have mommy issues. Sorry to tell some of you bitches, but yes, typically when people are upset in the world and they're bad in the world, it is because of parents. I understand the big fat pussy feminists want to believe that women can never do any wrong, but I thought that was actually, for lack of a better term, a demure way of showing that his mama wasn't shit. First of all, she lied about caring for Alamo's well-being, essentially. She said, I don't want to be with no man that don't love you, because that's what really matters to me, which was a lie. That's what we found out. Because we were led to believe she was with the ugly nigga because he treated her and her son well. Only to find out she was with the ugly nigga because he was getting him a settlement check, right? He could have showed that the mama was a dick-sucking hoe, but he didn't do that. He could have showed that the mama was a crackhead, but he didn't do that. He could have showed her doing the most degrading things, distasteful things even as well, too. He showed that she was a manipulator. I feel like that is a very modest way of showing how somebody becomes a manipulator themselves, and also how Alamo himself has arrested development because his mother was selfish. His mother, how a lot of women go about things, clearly had a child when she was not ready. His mother clearly did not. She didn't have a man to help her. So when it comes to thinking, okay, I want this and I want that, for some women, them having a child is not going to stop them from chasing their dreams and chasing after the things they want in life, which is a reality for some people. And even with the mother that is there for you 24/7, because she's not going to put your needs first, that can cause mommy issues with some people. So it was really bewildering to me to see some women be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this nigga saying Levinson, he's really saying that women ain't shit. Sometimes women cannot be shit, y'all. It happens. And additionally, there is no way you saw a pimp and said that this nigga had a good mother. There is no way you saw nothing. She didn't see a problem. Your girlfriend is the problem, okay? So she don't see an issue with dress pants with boots, but she see an issue with you taking pretty pictures. Oh, get that bitch the fuck out of my face. I ain't got time for this. Like, hey, what are we talking about? Right. She came up with the plan. That's what I took from it. She was in control of her actions. Very much so. Very much in control of her actions. But additionally, I feel like the way he showed her being a bad mother was in a pretty chill way. Like, he could have even showed that she used to bring all type of niggas over. It was having sex in front of him or something. Like, no, I thought it was chill, but I did enjoy his backstory too. I thought it was cool. I also liked how quick it was. Nowadays, motherfuckers take a whole episode for a backstory. That's what I got nervous about. I was like, oh Lord, we about to have a whole filler episode of an Alamo backstory, some shit I don't want to see. I'm gonna tell you that now. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. And on that pimp point, how do we feel about like Maddie kind of taking that route? And honestly, I think her storyline is pretty consistent too. Because we've been new that Maddie's whole thing was she never wants to be the woman on her knees doing other women's nails. She wants to be the woman having her nails did by the woman on her knees. So one, your mindset of, I guess, a woman's position is already kind of set there, especially because she saw her mom doing that. So mommy issues right there. We got another pimp who got mommy issues. She didn't like how her mama was upset to her. She felt like her mama was a bum bitch. That's so sad. Point one. Two, she felt like her mama wasn't a stand-up bitch. She wasn't a forward-thinking bitch because her mama had a bum-ass husband. She didn't like that either. She said, I would never be that. I won't be the bum, and I certainly won't have a bum-ass husband. So we have another pimp who has mommy issues. But don't nobody want to say shit about Maddie. Hello? But anyways, so when it comes to Maddie and her becoming a pimp, I really think her story is cohesive too, and how it leads to it, especially because she was a domestic abuse victim herself. Especially because she's led by the lights. She's led by the idea of money and all these things, which we can kind of see with characters like a Jules too. That fuck Jules, by the way. But even Cassie, I will say that's another side. Another side of things is kind of, I guess the thing could be like, look what that money make a bitch do. Honestly, everybody, we get to see what that money make a bitch do. Never seen Euphoria, but I'm locked in. Hello, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. What's up, Winnie? Good to see you. And it's connected. I'm glad you see it connecting. Especially when we see how Maddie got Cassie giving up. At first, I thought she was doing this as like some weird low-key form of get back, but I was like, there's no way that they really, or more so Sam, because ain't no they in that writer's room. Ain't no way that he really wants me to believe that she is hung up on this 5-year-old relationship. Essentially, I'm supposed to be the same age as these people right now. You think... It's the fact that situation actually happened to me. So, like, and that's just primo right there. You think I'm still hung up on that? I literally just thought about it again because I was trying to find a reference point. So at first it was like, there's no way you want me to believe that Maddie really is fucked up about Cassie marrying Nate, even though she was looking all types of sad at the wedding. Girl, please. I thought that she was having Cassie do all this shit because it was give back. No. She really want Cassie to put in that work. Bitch, you better. If that man says, I want his toy, he wants his toy in between them titties, you better put it in between your pussy, bitch. I could give a fuck. She got that pimp written all over her. She got Madam. Maddie the Madam. Oh my gosh. It's so fucking telling. It's right there. It's right there. Maddie the Madam. She want that money. She want that lifestyle. Because that was also the conversation her and Alamo were having, is that they essentially don't have any morals. They have no integrity. His thing was, some people are afraid of being seen as the bad guy. And she was like, I'm not. Oh. Oh, make sure y'all liking and subscribing. Thank you. But yeah, it's just like, okay. Now listen. And we've gotten to the big thing of it all. I'm trying to find distasteful words that go with the letter J. Distasteful words that start with the letter J. That start with the letter J. 68 negative words that start with the letter J. Come on. Jackass, jagged, jaded, jammed, jarring, jaundiced, jealous, juring, jerky, jilted, jinx, jobless, jocular, joking, jockstrap wearing bitch Jules put her hands on Ruby! She put her hands on the precious Jewel. I want to wring her neck. I want to wring her neck. That bitch put her hands on Rue. Are we serious? Are we serious? Junkie, that's a good one, but I don't think we can pin that on Jules. This bitch. Mind you, put her hands on her for telling the truth. So you mad that you a sex doll. Bitch, the nigga. Mind you, I didn't watch Jules' special episode, okay? The episode where she was telling the therapist that she don't like to just be, she doesn't like to put herself out there under the male gaze. She doesn't want to just exist for the male gaze, right? I saw clips and video essays about it, so I got the gist. Only for your ass to become a sugar baby, one of the most male-gazed careers out here, bitch. Sugar baby to a DL man who wrapped you in plastic, right? Put you up in this motherfucking penthouse and told you can't fuck nobody else. Honestly, I don't even think he told you that when y'all first started getting together, because we just got that revealed this time. We found out you don't fuck nobody else because you want some weird monogamous shit, even though he not monogamous to you and got a whole wife and kid. So when somebody lays this out for you, all white bricks, puts out the whole road for you, tells you, hey, now I don't agree with Rue still trying to pursue Jules. It's just like I said, being annoyed with Maddie possibly still being hung up on Cassie and Nate. We're in our 20s now. That's teenage shit. That's prefrontal shit. Why would we still be hung up on this? Why? And don't even get me started about that jealous, janky bitch talking about some, are you even ready for kids? Bitch, are you ready for life? Because you're getting fucked in the ass every motherfucking night, holding on to false hope that somebody, him specifically, is not only going to give you the pussy that you desire, and of course, go ahead and get that. But you fucking him for a pussy and approval and a false form of validation and a false fantasy, a false life that you will never get to live. And so, when it's laid out for you, and that's another thing, too. You're really mad because somebody called you on your shit. You're up here getting fucked. That's all the nigga is doing for you. But you understand, you know that the Rue don't know the real. That you really doing this because you're trying to get something out of it. You're not even chasing your dreams no more because you've had to feed into you have to start thinking of a new one because you done tied yourself to this nigga. For what? Your dream was to be an artist. You had a solid side hustle. You had multiple people. You had multiple personas, right? Not personas. You have multiple I can't think of the word right now. Damn it. I'ma just say people. Options. And you decided to settle yourself to the man who won in some weird way, I feel, is a pedophile because he said he loved that you don't got no body hair because you transitioned before puberty. So not only is he a liar, he's a pedophile. And I feel like, aside from DL meaning down low, it should mean the liar. Because nothing is, I feel like the worst betrayal, then I think all of us can say lying. Because lying is so many other things under it. So when you're not even just a regular liar, you a the liar, okay? You be lying with everybody around this motherfucker. This is crazy. Okay? I didn't lost my point because I was also so disgusted with the story. Because that nigga really said, like, oh, you hairless. You got this done before. And it's just like, and it's also like a fetish as well. That's another thing. Like the whole fetish, there's so many fetishes being addressed in this fucking show. But getting back to it. So because Rue tells you the truth that you have locked on to a false fantasy with a nigga who does not give a fuck about you. He could give a fuck about if you die tomorrow, bitch. He could give a fuck if you had toilet paper to wipe your ass with, just as long as it made it be clean when you ready to fuck it. And so when somebody says you essentially need to love yourself more, you smack her? You smack her? And not even just a regular smack. The painting fell on my bitch. And she gonna say, Ellis will be here in 15 minutes. So I recommend you get the fuck out of my painting. Bitch, get your trash ass, nasty ass, will never make a profit, will never be known as nothing but trash on the side of the road ass painting off of me, bitch. And next you need to get me off your neck. Cause you're fucking crazy. Abuse? That. I got so sad when I seen her crying in the elevator. And that's another thing. Because even though we said, obviously, everybody in Euphoria is a main character, Rue being the main character of the show. And that's another thing, too. Getting rejected when all you were putting out was love. Like, I'm gonna stop being overzealous right now because it really is sad. She's expressing, and not even on a relationship way. Let's say that she was just expressing it as a whole. As a person, we also know she's just come out of this life-changing event where she almost died. So, of course, she's reflecting on so many decisions and things that she wants to change about her life. And her actually wanting to live is a first step. And this bitch, Jules, who spent the first 2 seasons, that was her big thing. Was one feeling like it was dependent on her to keep Rue clean, but also wanting to get that through Rue's head that she has a life to live. So when you no longer have those dreams yourself, when you no longer are dreaming about being an artist and being in New York and you yourself creating a family because you're fucking on a nigga with his own already, so those dreams have been decided for you, your life has been decided for you. When somebody who comes up to you with a fresh, a blank canvas says, no, I'm ready to really start my life, I want to have kids, I want to get married, I want to travel, I want to do all these different things, you reject it. You tell them that these are silly. You tell them, are you ready? Bitch, like she said, I don't think anybody's ever ready, but you do it. And you try to discourage it anyways. And so now she turns it into a romantic thing, a personal thing, where maybe you just need to see that you can have this too. Well, you can have it too, Jules. And I feel like essentially it could be with us. And so now it comes to personal rejection. Now you want to reject Ruby herself. Now you want to tell her, I just don't think that this is possible. I don't think that this is necessary, Ruby. Like, when's the last time you were clean and all these different things? Oh, girl, trust me, I know about Sam Merlot. Trust me, I know all about Sam Merlot. Please. But she comes up to you and she essentially, what I took, even though, like I said, I feel like at this time she is kind of saying, I do want a relationship with you. I took it as this is a friend kind of seeing that her friend doesn't see that for herself no more. You don't think that you can have kids. You don't think that you can have a nice life. Because I think that's what Jules said. You think that people like us can have that type of life? Yes, I do. And you can if you leave niggas like Ellis back. Oh, well, I don't want to leave Ellis. Well, you should, bitch, because he treats you like shit and all he wants you for is a good fuck. Whack. Bitch, you're whack. And I'm going to stab you. Like, are you serious? And once again, getting rejected when you're being vulnerable, I think that's another thing that a lot of people struggle with in itself is being vulnerable. And when you're doing that with someone you assume you could do that with, and they show you the opposite, oh, that's heartbreaking. What the fuck? Are you serious? Oh my gosh, it was so sad. It was so sad. It was so sad. Bitch, I'm saying, shit don't ever look good or cohesive. Fuck out my face. Nasty ass classes. You gotta fuck that nigga. Cause you're not gonna make it as an artist, bitch. Over there, somebody puts you on a soap opera. Now I get it. Lexi didn't give her no specifics, but I don't know what bitch in her right mind gets told she's gonna do a show for cable television. Bitch, this ain't HBO. Do not draw no dicks and no pussies and no titty nipples on this painting. This will be shown to 40 to 65-year-old demographics all across the world. They don't want to see that profane shit. That dumb bitch don't even know what the fuck to do with her life. That's what the fuck she getting fucked every goddamn way from here to Sunday. Nasty tramp. I done called this bitch a tramp. You know I'm mad. Oh my gosh. And then y'all know I take it back to race. I know this white bitch didn't just slap Ruth. I know this white bitch didn't just slap Ruth. Woosah. Woosah. Lost her whole job because she like pink. You ain't got nothing but dick on your mind, bitch. And that's why you gonna fail in life. I can't stand a motherfucker that think with they stink. Oh my gosh. I think that's a way to end it. Lord have mercy. Let's see. Oh shit! 103 likes, bitch! Thank y'all! I think this May. This may be our first 100 likes of May, bitch! Ooh! Thank y'all! Oh my god. I hope she get her comeuppance. Oh, I hope she do too. Oh, whatever. What ifs? Oh my gosh, y'all. This was an amazing live. This is amazing. As always, I was not planning on doing this much, but here we are. The girl don't ever plan on doing too much. Damn, 2 hours? Oh yeah, it's time to get out of here because I was only planning for an hour. Shit. I may have to lessen the Sims time, y'all. Because y'all know I wanted to do 3, but we did 2 hours today. Jeez. But it's worth it because we got to 103. Thank y'all. I'm gonna check them subs after. I know them subs probably look good too, huh? Thank y'all. Oh my gosh, I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode of the Alexa Luthor Show. We're gonna check back in a little bit later. A little bit later. Your girl gonna be on and we'll do like a hour and a half or a 2 hour sim stream. Yes, girl, yes. Gonna hop on, I wanna be consistent, wanna keep going. Gotta keep the party jumping. Gotta keep the party pumping. Gotta keep the party lumping. And stuff, yeah. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. Thank y'all so much for coming through, for tuning in, showing your girls some support. This was so fun. I love when we just able to talk shit and just talk, y'all. And Mariah and Zuri, you see? I'm a woman of my word. It took us 4 days, technically 5 days after the episode already aired to talk about it, but we talked about Euphoria. We talked about it. I told y'all we would. It was postponed, but okay, like we got it. And oh shit. Oh yeah, let's do this because yes, y'all are welcome. Thank you for coming through today too, Zuri. You better be getting them gains in, girl. And I'm gonna need some workout advice because yeah, the back is flat. I don't have no muscle back here. Like, you see nothing. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode because I had fun. And as y'all see, your girl legit has a sweating problem because I wasn't even doing no action for real. And yet, I still sweat. Bars, low key. But we're going to get out of here with a nice, lovely song. You did miss it last week. You got to be on time, man. Get them put them on notifications on so you don't miss one. All right? Like I said, I've been in a very rock mood lately. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and possibly end on right. I don't know. Because when it comes to the copyright music, I prefer to edit it after, which you only can. Yeah, there you go. You can always take the copyrighted things out after, but because I go live on mobile devices, it doesn't upload as soon as it does on PC. So I'm not able to even get the edits until like 4 in the morning, which is like a whole day after. And then it takes an hour to even have them change out the edits and everything. So if I have like more than 3 songs and stuff, essentially I have to wait 3 hours for it all to be taken out and fully edited and everything like that. It's not difficult, but I don't know. Y'all want one of my rock playlist songs, or y'all want a regular nudie song? We want nudie. Thank you, and thank you. Big shout out to Mariah. Hand claps in the chat for Mariah for keeping the chat going, for adding to the combo, for keeping the weird niggas at bay. Yeah, thank you, Mariah. Thank you. Oh, y'all, this has been an amazing stream. Happy motherfucking Thursday. We're going to be back on here in a few. Discord is going to get the information first of when we're going to be on here, but be sure to be on the lookout for our Sims stream later today. I hope to see y'all, okay? I hope to see y'all, please, because what else are you doing? The workday just ended, so now it's time for fun. Love you too. Now it's time for fun. Okay, so I thank y'all. I love y'all. We're gonna rock out before we go. I love y'all so much. Make sure you drink your water, eat some good food, say your prayers, be kind to yourself and others, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. If I don't see y'all later, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I love you. Now let's motherfucking rock out. I'll let it do shuffle. And I like my playlist thus far because it's very expansive. It has different types of rock on here, like slow rock, mellow rock, and shit. So I like it. I have the Red Hot Chili Peppers on here, Jimi Hendrix, Prince, Willow. This new, well, not new group. I have a new song on here that I just added by this group called Puddle of Mud. I'm gonna look into them because I like it. But let's see what my shuffle gives. If I prefer the shuffle one, we'll do that. That's too intimate. That's too intimate for like an ending. I'm not gonna lie. Let's have it do another one. Y'all, yes! Oh, did y'all enjoy the rock out? And it still keeps trying to play. No, Prince. No. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Zuri. Zuri wants me to go to DreamCon. Yes, W stream, y'all. W's in the chat for real. Like, honestly, it's time to be a stereotypical streamer. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for yourselves. Today was an amazing stream. Y'all got your girl to 106 motherfucking likes. Okay? I would reveal the subscriptions, but I don't believe in celebrating before crossing the finish line. I know your girl was a track star, so we don't celebrate before crossing the finish line. When we get there, I'm going to tell y'all. But just know we are close to 4K, motherfuckers! And the 4K celebration is still very much gonna be Sims. But if y'all would like to add other celebratory things on there, y'all let me know. We may do some things. I don't know. We may do some things, okay? But your girl gonna go ahead and get out of here so I can get me some rest and some rejuvenation. Or good R&R. Why didn't I just say that? Might give me some R&R. I'm gonna check back in with y'all later. I love y'all so much. Thank you for coming through and rocking with your girl. If I don't see you later, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. And please have an amazing rest of your Thursday, okay? Eat some water. Eat some water. I mean, if you need to eat some water, they do have thick water for those that are kind of challenged. Hey, thank you, LeVar. Stay hydrated for real, motherfuckers. Drink your water and eat it if you need. Drink your water, eat some good food. Be nice to yourself and others, y'all. Be kind to yourself and others always. Say your prayers. And I'm going to see y'all later. Whether later means today or tomorrow is up to you. And I'm going to see you on the flippity flip, motherfuckers. I love you so much. Have an amazing rest of your day. And I'll see you later. Deuces. Or honestly, rip the GOAT, Qui-Gon, on my Star Wars shit. Peace.